Listen carefully. This message did not reach you by accident. There is a reason your heart paused when you saw this title. There is a reason your spirit feels alert right now, because God is speaking to you in a quiet but undeniable way. You have been asking questions without words. You have been praying without sound. You have been wondering about a person who keeps returning to your thoughts. Not once, not twice, but again and again. You tried to ignore it. You tried to distract yourself. You tried to convince your mind that it was nothing. But your soul knows better. God knows the name you are thinking of. God knows the face that appears when you are alone. God knows the connection you feel but cannot explain. And today God says, I want you to be with this person, not because it is easy, not because it is comfortable, but because it is part of your assignment. You think this connection is about emotion, but God says it is about alignment. Some connections are not meant to entertain you. They are meant to elevate you. This person was not sent to complete you. You were already whole. This person was sent to awaken you. You are not crazy for feeling this pull. You are not weak for caring deeply. You are not wrong for sensing something bigger than logic. God places certain people in our path as mirrors. They reflect what we are becoming. They reveal what we need to heal. They activate what has been dormant inside us. This person triggers you because they matter. This person challenges you because they are connected to your growth. You ask God for clarity, and God is answering now. Pay attention to how you met. Pay attention to the timing. Pay attention to how life keeps crossing your paths, even when you try to move on. That is not coincidence. That is orchestration. God says, when I want two souls to walk together, I allow distance before unity. I allow confusion before confirmation. I allow silence before truth. You may not be together right now. You may not even be speaking. But do not mistake separation for rejection. Some people are removed temporarily, so both souls can be prepared properly. You are being shaped. They are being shaped, and God is working in the unseen. This connection is not about chasing. It is about becoming. God says, stop forcing what I am aligning. Stop fearing what I am preparing. Stop doubting what I have already decided. This person carries something you need, and you carry something they need. Not emotionally only, but spiritually. Together your purpose expands. Together your courage grows. Together your faith deepens. That is why the enemy tried to confuse you. That is why misunderstandings appeared. That is why timing felt wrong. If it was ordinary, there would be no resistance. But this is not ordinary. This is destiny under pressure. God never joins two people without intention. When He connects souls, He connects futures. You were chosen for each other because your paths were designed to intersect. Your wounds complement. Your strengths balance. Your visions align. You may feel afraid because you sense the weight of this connection. Deep connections demand deep responsibility. God says, do not run from what I sent to refine you. You asked for growth. You asked for love with meaning. You asked for connection with purpose. This person is part of the answer. But hear this clearly. God is not asking you to lose yourself. God is asking you to walk as yourself. The right connection will not shrink you. It will stretch you. The right person will not compete with your calling. They will support it. If you have been seeing signs, dreams, repeated numbers, sudden memories, strong emotions without reason, that is not imagination. That is spiritual confirmation. God speaks in patterns, and He is confirming what your heart already knows. You do not need to beg for their attention. You do not need to chase validation. What is meant for you responds naturally. God says, trust my timing more than your anxiety. There is a season for separation, and there is a season for union. Right now, you are in preparation, learning patience, learning discernment, learning surrender. This connection will not come together through force. It will come together through alignment, when both hearts are ready, when both minds are clear, When both spirits are grounded, God will open the door effortlessly. Until then, protect your heart, but do not harden it. Pray for them without attachment. Wish them growth without control, because love chosen by God is never rushed and never wasted. If this message resonates deeply, if your heart feels calm and alert at the same time, that is confirmation. God is reminding you, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. What He promised, He will perform. And the name you keep seeing, the person you cannot forget, they are connected to your next chapter. Trust God. Trust the process. Trust what is unfolding even when you cannot see it yet. Because when God wants two souls together, no delay can deny it. No distance can destroy it. No confusion can cancel it. It will happen at the right time, in the right way. And when it does, you will understand why everything had to happen exactly as it did. Stay faithful, stay open, stay aligned. God is working